Hello everyone and welcome to On Your Marks English. Today, a little bit of a different video. I want to give you a quick showcase and rundown of some of the things you can do on this amazing website, Wordwall.net. You can make 3 free games on this website without spending any money, hence the word free. And the premium account, I think I spend about €5 a month on it. Really powerful website to help you learn new words, new vocabulary, and practice sentence patterns, etc. So let's have a look at it. First thing I'm going to do here is click create an activity, and then I'm going to pick a template, and for the time being I'm going to click on flashcards. Now we can also add audio. I've prepared some already, 10 words in English with Chinese translations. I'm just going to call this On Your Marks English Wordwall demo. No audio because I'm not adding the audio. Later on I'll show you can do this. Hello. Right, so we can actually hear how the word is said, how it's pronounced. Let me switch my audio here again.
Hello.
So right, you can actually hear it. You can even pick different accents, but we're not going to do that for the time being. On the left or the front of the card I have the word in English, and on the right or the back of the card I have the word in Chinese. And I'm going to click done. Okay, now I can do it this way. I can start the game, the flashcard game, and I can see here, okay, I see the word in English, family. I gotta think, how do I say family in Chinese? And I know it's 家人. Okay, is it correct? Yes, it is. Then I click the tick. Next one, goodbye, 再见. Okay, am I correct? Yes, I am. So I click the tick. Very simple Chinese words. Beautiful, 漂亮. Okay, correct again. Water, 水. Correct. Happy, should be 开心 or 快乐. Okay, that's one of them. I think that's 快乐, yeah. Friend, 朋友. Correct. Delicious, 好吃. Yeah. Tomorrow, 明天. Correct. Hello, okay, I know what it is, but I'm going to get it wrong on purpose. It's 你好, but I'm just going to pretend I don't know it and click the X. So that will show it to me again later on. Thank you. 谢谢, 感谢. Here we are, 谢谢. And then we see hello again because earlier I got it wrong. So let's pretend I got it wrong earlier. And now I go, oh, I got this wrong before. It must be 你好. Correct. Now, great way to learn words. You can also do it another way. You can swap the columns. So we have the English at the back and the Chinese at the front. And you can do it this way. So we can see the word in Chinese, and I must figure out what the English is. So this is 朋友, which is friend. Correct. 漂亮, beautiful. Okay, same thing. Repeat the process. Now, this is only one template on Wordwall. As you can see here, there are many. Altogether, we got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 26. There's actually up to 40 depending on what you're doing, but there's 26 available here. You can play many different games. Okay, I used to play this in class with my students all the time, and I used to do it with and without audio, and the kids would absolutely love it. They go nuts for it. It's a great way for them to learn new vocabulary. One of their favorite games for the kids is this one, Balloon Pop or Maze Chase. I'll show you Balloon Pop first. I'm going to go through loads of them because they're really good. Okay, so let's see Balloon Pop here. And what I always like to do is put the speed to 10. Levels. Yeah, get rid of the extra time because some of them are good and they'll just be here forever. Levels, you can probably put that to 10 as well. By 2 score is good. Points good. Right, let's have a look. So it's like a little train going along and you have to click the balloons to drop boxes into the train carriages. Okay, so I see here, it's 再见. This is goodbye. Okay, good. Plus 10 points. Okay, so this is water. We gotta wait for another one. This is beautiful. I want to get the dollars first, then get the beautiful. Nice. So you can imagine you're playing this in class. You break the class up into 3 or 4 teams. They all get to play it in groups of, you know, however many people. This is thank you. And they're just going nuts. You know, they just have this up on the screen, on the interactive whiteboard, and they just really love it. All of a sudden, you can transform a load of children who are not interested in learning English or any language. Doesn't just have to be for learning English. Suddenly they're transformed into kids that are completely 100% engaged and competing with each other. You can see now I'm messing up. Where's the happy? And the kids will get super competitive as well. You'll even see them like in between classes. They'll be like studying the keywords just to make sure that they can get a higher score in the next class. We'll see how far I can go here, how many points I can get. If you guys are bored, you can skip ahead, but I'm having fun. This one, this is thank you. This is tomorrow. This is beautiful. Get the money. This is hello. Okay, so what you can see is happening now is I'm actually getting time back at the end of every level. It's giving me back a lot of time. So what I would suggest doing is actually limiting the time here to 30 seconds. That's a better idea. But what's great about this is you get them to play, they get their points, they can write their name on the leaderboard, and then you have the highest, and you can say to them, but whichever team has the highest score by the end of the month or the end of the unit will get a little prize, whatever that may be. Let's have a look at some other ones. The quiz is fun. You can do this with lots of different things as well, not just vocabulary. You can put in full sentences and stuff, and again you can have them listening. So again, they see the characters in Chinese or the word in English, they must pick the answer. Really simple. Thank you, goodbye, friend. One annoying thing about this is when you put in Chinese characters, you can actually see the top of the characters are just a little bit cropped off. So do be aware of that. Hopefully Wordwall can fix it in the future. Let me see, another one I like is find the match is excellent. Okay, so friend. So they're time based and they only get 3 hearts. If they get it wrong, they're out. Goodbye. Beautiful. And another thing I'm just after remembering is there's so many different visual styles as well. So what I love doing is, you know, depending on the time of the year, you know, we're like, oh, okay guys, it's, you know, no longer summertime, it's autumn. So then we're going to go to an autumnal theme. You get this beautiful kind of orange and yellow leaf background, and you know, it's just really beautiful. Maybe coming into summer, you decide you're going to go for a summery one, get something like this. You know, maybe it's around Halloween, we go for the spooky one. Maybe it's coming into spring, so we go for a spring theme. Maybe it's winter, we go for a winter theme. Maybe it's Christmas time, we pick a Christmassy one. You know, there's so many different things. Just so many. Like, you just have loads here. Go through them, your mind will be blown how many of them that there actually are. Video game style. This is supposed to be like some sort of Super Mario, Minecraft sort of thing. Really, really cool. Probably their favorite game of all is this one, the Maze Chase. And yeah, they go nuts for this. They use the arrows on the keyboard here. So you can put in pictures as well. So sometimes I'll just put in the flashcard and they have to figure it out. So it's tomorrow, I can see the word there. And I gotta get my little dude safely to this place without getting attacked by the enemies. See there, he's happy, safe, he got home. Okay, so this is happy. And some of the kids are really smart as well. They'll figure out, like in Pac-Man, you can go through the tunnel here, get transported to the other side of the map. But of course, if you get hit by one of these guys, you lose a heart. So usually what I'll do is I'll get the kids to line up on their team, and then I'll give them usually 10 hearts because, you know, they're just little kids, they can't be perfect. And if they do lose a heart, then it gets passed on to the next person. If they successfully get home, if they get a point, then pass it to the next person as well. Until all the hearts are gone or until the time runs out. I usually only give them about maybe 2 minutes per team. See, I died again. I'm trash. What other ones have we got? Flying fruit. I love flying fruit with listening. So let's go back into the flashcards and I'm going to add audio to these here. So I'm going to add Chinese. Yeah. So I'm going to add the voice for all of these. So you can hear them.
谢谢。再见。朋友。家人。快乐。水。漂亮。明天。
Now you can do it in different ways, like you can remove the characters, the letters or the words themselves so they can only hear it. I like to do that when I'm just focusing on listening, because sometimes, you know, you can see kids, if they can see the word, they know what it means, but you know, they're not using their ears to actually understand it, so it's important sometimes to get rid of that. We'll have different variations of the game, but as you can see, now that we've added the audio to the flashcards, we only have 17 different templates that we can use, so be aware of that as well. If you have audio added in, then there are less games that you can play. Like you can't play the train game and you can't play the maze chase as well, but you can still play these games. The flying fruit is my favorite one for the audio. Again, the kids go absolutely nuts for this. The jungle one seems to be the most popular. You'll see why. Again, just give them 2 minutes, 10 hearts.
朋友
Alright, so here, friend. So I gotta click on the right one. No, this is slow. Let's go faster. I put the speed on 10 and I give them 10 lives and 1 minute. Let's see. Because they get really good after a while.
再见
Okay, so goodbye. Oh, maybe too fast.
你好
Let's put the speed down to 7 because that's just ridiculous.
好吃
Okay, tasty. Delicious, tasty, whatever. Same thing.
朋友
Friend.
快乐
Happy, happy. See, even I'm having fun. I'm 32 years old. I'm having fun. And I've done this so many times. Hello, hello.
漂亮
Beautiful.
谢谢 明天 家人 水
I got 9 out of 10.
再见
Goodbye. No, I didn't have time to get it. You can do it in another way as well. Like, put my name on the leaderboard here, Mr. Mark, number 1. That's usually what I write there just to annoy them so they can try and beat me. You can see my name, so you can put team 1, you know, grade 4, class 1, whatever, their points and the time. And if they have a tiebreaker, like let's say they both get the same points in the same time, I'll take note of the hearts as well in my notebook so we know who, you know, was more accurate or something like that. You can also do it where you let them play, but you don't let them touch the interactive whiteboard, so they have to shout out the answer. So that way you're forcing them to listen and to speak at the same time. So say if there's like 5 people on the team, I'm like, okay, the first one is this kid, you're number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll rotate through them. So for the first one, they have to hear it. They have to be like, okay, family. They have to say it out because, you know, again, you have to force them to use the different skills. Let's see, any other ones that I really like. Matching pairs is great as well. This is excellent for listening. Let's go with another visual style here. Go for the comic one. If you're someone like me who likes things that are visually pleasing, then Wordwall is definitely for you because it's just so easy to use and it's so beautiful. Alright. Again, the kids go nuts for this. You break them up into teams, spin a wheel to see which team goes first, and then every time they go up, they get to pick 2 squares. And right now, we only have 10 flashcards, so we have 20 squares, but you can put in loads of them. Like, I've had so many keywords. This is excellent for revision. So let's have a look here. Tomorrow. Thank you. Okay, so they got to remember. Maybe you see them writing them down, like number 7 is tomorrow.
再见。
So that's goodbye.
漂亮。
Beautiful. I'm terrible at this game. Happy. Water.
好吃。
Is this beautiful? No. Is this beautiful?
漂亮。
Yeah, see? So I got 1. So then you give 1 point to that team and you continue until the very end. And yeah, the kids go absolutely nuts playing that game as well. Other ones, typing the answer is a good one. If again you want them to practice their listening and they have to figure out how to spell it.
明天。
Okay, so in this situation you can do it in 2 different ways. Like I could require them to write it in English, so in this case I'd have to write it in Chinese. You could have them hear the English word and have to write it in English, or if you wanted you could have them hear the Chinese word and write it in English, but I wouldn't usually do that. I'd usually get them to hear the English word and write it in English, and then they have to write tomorrow. Oh, you got it correct, you get a point, right? Very simple stuff. Excellent.
Sure.
Excellent stuff. What else have we got here? Hangman is a great one for spelling as well. Everyone knows the classic Hangman game.
你好。
It's going to be hello. And again, you can do this whatever way you want, because right now we're listening to the word in Chinese and writing it in English. But usually what I do is I'd have them hear the word in English and I'd have a picture, like a flashcard that they know is associated with the word hello. Like it could just be somebody going, you know, waving hello or something like that. And then they got to figure it out. So maybe they don't even hear it sometimes. Sometimes they only hear it. Sometimes they're going to see the flashcard and hear it. You know, you can switch it up all the time. Keep them guessing. They don't know what's going to happen on a different day. So, you know, they really have to work hard to actually learn the words. Yeah, so that's loads of stuff there. I think that's pretty good. There is some other formats which I can show you as well. Go in here and there's a lot of stuff for sentences. Actually, I have some from my other videos and we can have a look at them here. Okay, so they go nuts for these games as well. They really do. There's several different ways of playing these games. I'll show you 2 different ones. There's kind of a fill in the blank one, which is excellent if you're teaching them, you know, kind of confusing words. For example, there, and there. And there's another one which is just called Unjumble, where, you know, maybe you're teaching them sentence structure or something like that. Okay, so again, you give every team a go, like have loads of questions. I could use AI to generate like 50 of these questions if I wanted, and then we go through the class. Maybe there's 5 teams, they get to do 1 each, and if they get it right, they get a point. If they don't, we move on to the next team. So they are playing football in the park. Okay, really, really simple stuff. They are very happy today. Okay, now you can see here there's a capital T, so it's kind of giving it away, but the smarter ones will figure that out, but a lot of them won't. Okay, they love their dog, T-H-E-I-R. You get the idea. Excellent stuff. And I can bring you in here to the back end to see what's going on. So it's like this: you write in the sentence, the students open their books, you highlight the word and click add missing text here. So that's the correct answer. Then you add incorrect answer, my apologies, and you put in the other two theirs, and that's it. You just save it and you're done. And it's just really that simple. You can put in up to 100, which is insane. I've never used that much, that many of them, but yeah, you can do that if you want to. Then there is this one, which is Unjumble. Have a look at that. Okay, so this is a very, 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 very simple version of the Unjumble game. Subject, verb, object. Okay, we have the three things here. So they've obviously got to say, I eat apples. Okay, he swims in the pool. But this is excellent as well, because it doesn't matter who you're teaching or what stage they're at. It doesn't matter if they're in kindergarten and they're learning letters, or if they're in grade 9 and they're like B2 level of English, or they're adults that have an A1 level of English. You can adapt absolutely everything you're doing to their level. Let's actually have a look at my old activities from last year and see, because I had a lot. Where did I go? Old 247 activities. So if we go to, let's have a look at grade 6. They were quite good. Semester 2 for grade 6, unit 2. Yeah, look here. These sentences are a lot more complicated because some of these kids were really good. Okay, so you'd say, this place is famous for its bridges and harbors, right? And again, they have to do it on a time limit. Every time they get it correct, they get points. And the more accurate they are as well, the more points they get. So you can see at the top, it says 6 moves for bonus. Watch. 5 moves for bonus. So this country is famous for its cathedrals and palaces. So see, I did it and I got perfect. So I got extra points there. You get 1 point for every word, but I think it doubles it if you actually get it perfect, where you do it in the minimum amount of moves needed. And there's one last thing which I will show you guys, which is a super simple thing, but I really love it. It's just a great thing to have as a teacher, so there's no fighting about who gets to do what. It's like, hey, the teacher isn't making the decision, let's give the power over to the wheel, and you just spin the wheel, right? So you're like, okay, Helen, you have to answer this question, or you are the one who gets to do this thing, whatever, you know. You can just keep it simple that way. And I believe I even have it for different teams as well. Let me see, grade 6, go to grade 4, I think I had, yeah. So you can, oh no, this is the people. So you can have it for teams as well. You can put like team 1, team 2, team 3, team 4, and yeah, just very simple stuff like that. It really makes life as a teacher a lot easier. Are you supposed to use this all the time for every single thing you do? No, but it is an excellent way to get children out of the books. It's an excellent way to get them to interact with things, to use technology. You have to remember, in this day and age, that children use technology all the time. They are children of the future, and they're living in an ever more complicated digital world. So it's very important that we give them the opportunity to use modern tools and methods to acquire knowledge. A lot of people don't do that, okay? Rote memorization does in fact work. I won't deny that, it absolutely does. But it's super boring, and you need a really disciplined person to be able to do that. And I don't know if you've noticed, but children aren't that disciplined. People in general aren't that disciplined. So it's just makes sense to use these sorts of tools to give children an opportunity to learn something. And you know, a lot of the time as well, I feel like with students in China, they're studying all the time. You know, maybe they go to school at like 7 a.m. or something like that, and then they're in school until 5. Maybe they're there for evening study, maybe they live in the school. If they don't, then maybe afterwards they're going to a training center, or they're learning piano, singing, dancing, riding horses, whatever. They're doing a lot of things, man. So it's nice when they get to come to class, they still get to learn, but they also get to play some games, okay? But this is not intended to replace you know, a good teacher, it's intended to enhance a good teacher. Just the same as AI. If you use AI in a way where it just gives you stuff and you just accept it, then you're a terrible teacher. But if you use it as an extension of you to improve your pedagogical practice, then of course that is a good thing. Yeah, that's basically it. I think this is an amazing tool, whether you are a teacher or a student, and I would love to see more people use it. I'm very jealous of these people, Wordwall. They've made such an amazing product and it's really cheap. Like I said, this is only like 42 RMB a month, which is around €5, something like that. It's really crazy. I couldn't possibly recommend it enough. That's it. My name is Mark. I'm the owner of On Your Marks English. If you ever need any help at all, you can visit onyourmarksenglish.com, or you can contact me directly by emailing me at info@onyourmarksenglish.com.